everybody. Welcome to Andromeda 7, your celestial gateway, your channel for community support, help, friendship, love, knowledge, and just plain being of value to others. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, like and subscribe, share it out. And it's that time again. It's Friday, and it's time to feed your mind and grow your heart. And now I'm going to toss it over to my sister, Teresa.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, darlings. It's so good to see everybody. I swear I'm out of jail. I'm telling you, what a week from hell. I got another virus on top of everything else that was going on.
Oh, it was bad for you. It was so bad for you.
It was a Canadian thing, Karen.
Oh, no.
Yeah, came from Canada.
Came from Canada. Knocked me on my booty. Talk about booty call. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. No, I'm not going to go there.
Well, at least it was probably as sweet as maple syrup. It had to be.
There you go. Which I've been putting a teaspoon full of that stuff into my coffee now and then instead of sugar.
That's right. It's good.
It's really freaking good. Yeah. Well, hello, everyone. And I hope you all had a great week and things are really moving for you. And that's what tonight is about, because July is a month of action, let me tell you. And going into it has been significant for me already and many others around me. I see people having good things happen to them, and that's the best thing for me because it just pumps me up too. You know?
Yeah.
So it gets me going just as well.
Yeah.
But I have a quick question for y'all. Now, Brian, you're a Reiki healer. Okay? We know this. You have a new doggie. Now, I know some dogs, like my golden retriever, he could tell when I was sick or if I was going to have a seizure, he would tell me. He would get in my face and lick me, and then I'd. So I knew. And we know dogs can sniff out drugs, right? And we've even been told some dogs can sense when you have a cancer in your system.
Sure. Yeah, true.
Well, my red healer, Ruby, is a Reiki healer. She did Reiki on me. I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
She sniffed all. Wow. I was not feeling good, and I was kind of crying because I was in pain. Yeah. I was like, "Oh, I'm in pain, Ruby. I can't. Mommy can't play with you right now. I'm in pain."
Mommy wants her mommy.
So she sniffed my left leg. Well, that's okay. She sniffed my back. Well, that's okay. She sniffed my right leg. Went right to the meniscus tear spot on my right knee, sniffed it, and started licking the heck out of it.
Wow.
And she didn't do it just once. She did it on several occasions throughout the weekend. And I'm like, how does she know?
Felt the anomaly.
It's interesting that you mentioned
felt the energetic anomaly there. The energetic anomaly is what she felt, right? So it's the anomaly within the energetic field.
That's just
amazing.
Incredible.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And she just came up to me while we were having our pre-show discussion. She came up to me and started working on it. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm all right. But she went right to that spot. That's just amazing to me that my red healer is a Reiki healer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Plus, Teresa, who loves you more.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows you more? Who do you spend time with? Whose energy are you bonded with? Of course.
Yeah. Well, she may have noticed me rubbing it at some point. Who knows? But the fact is that she did an energy.
She read your energy.
Everybody part. Anyway, I just thought that was a cute story.
It is.
Our sister. I'd like to say something about July. July means the red month. In my language.
Ruby.
Yes. And you just mentioned the fact that you have a red healer.
A red healer. There you go.
My birthday is July 15th.
See?
There you go.
See? It's all related. Everything's related.
Next Friday.
Yes, that's right.
Well, greetings to everyone. And did you want me to go through chat, Lori, or do you want to go ahead and do it?
Sure, I can do it real quick. Okay. Hi, Jeannie Griffin and Michael Musgrave. Good to have you with us. Our two favorite people. Jules, good to see you. Julia Rose. Susie Q, always a pleasure. Love you, sister. Elderberry, hi, Barry. Good to see you, squirrel buddy. How's things going? Beloved abstract, namaste. Sip. Let's see. Mary wins. Hi, beautiful Mary wins.
Mary, yeah.
Love
Hi,
you
Mary.
too, sister. Let's see. Courtney, how you doing, Courtney? From Stars of the Morning Light. Good to have you with us. Loving your videos. Good job over there. Looks like you're kicking some out too. So right on. Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good
She's
job,
serious.
Courtney.
Yep.
Yep.
Hi, Mark. Good to have you here. Mary Mansfield, love it. Glad you're here. And whoever else I missed.
Isn't Mary Mansfield a popular actress from like the 1920s or 30s?
That would be Jane Mansfield.
Oh,
I believe.
Jane.
Yeah, and she was
Mary
something.
Jane.
Yeah, she was something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pinup girl. Yeah.
Ooh la la.
40s and 50s, I believe.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Some Mary Mansfield.
Too much
energy.
TCM there.
All right, well, cool. Well, our sister Jules was going to join us, but so many things are going on with her right now. Mm-hmm. She wanted me to share with you. She's been doing a lot to help her mom out with some things.
That's good.
So I don't have specifics, but she's been doing really well with and spending a lot of her focus and time with her mama. She also has a good friend in the hospital whom she's taking all kinds of delicious juices and beverages to.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something?
Created by Jules herself, the alchemist. So she's spending some time visiting her with her friend in the hospital. So put those intents out there, folks, if you will. And she has this a major event on her plate for tomorrow. Her local community is doing an activity in town. So she's helping to coordinate that whole thing tomorrow. And she hopes to have footage to show us at some point.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe in a future show. Also, what she's getting ready for is coming up. I think it's around her birthday weekend. It's called Worigin. WIR, the word standing in the Worigin, where all the different Aboriginal tribes come together, Karen. Yeah. And they're going to be doing this big musical band day where every band from every genre in the town is going to be gathering and putting on live performances. But they also are taking the time to teach their white brethren some things about some of the things that they do for healing and meditation and things like that. So they're sharing their Aboriginal tribal rituals with the local people to bring them in the origin with them. So it's a major celebration and festivity that she'll be advertising and celebrating. And
that'll be awesome. We'll post it all in the event. And I've noticed that that's going to be happening more and more, is the integration between the natural and the original people of the lands and older customs and beliefs, and that's going to happen more and more with this changes. So this,
it's unity community.
Exactly, just like on the website, a community of unity.
Yeah.
Now she has something that she wrote that she would have shared this morning, but Wayne lost power.
Oh, wow.
And so she put it out in an email for a few of us to share. And we're just going to take a few seconds because it ties in with what she foresees coming down the pike.
Okay.
Especially here in July.
Awesome.
And moving forward. So very quickly, pull that up here.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Now I'll do my best to be Jules.
Can you do the accent too?
Good luck.
Hi to you all.
Hi all.
Echo chamber. The A with a ladder. Echo chamber. Camera. Camera. Vault. Volvere. VOLVERE. To roll around, turn. Angles of view. Volume. Uater. Waves. The sound. All the crap has been clinging up under Uluru. NASA, not a science agency. No more CERN for CERN. All three letter agency have no money and have no control over planet Earth no more. A gene, see? Gene, a gene, see? Crypto, taken out as well as the markets crash. A transition with a $sign, trans $issue, period, is put in place as all the crisis actors leave their here positions. Guy got fired, the guy in Japan got assassinated, somebody else resigned.
Yeah.
And we only hear a small portion of it.
Unity, calm, mon, unity. Calm, mom, come on, unity. Local current, see? Local current, see?
Yeah.
We have a common unity event at our place tomorrow, putting things in place for the new KNEW Earth Restoration. Dark Nights, D capital ARC, dark, arc. Nights of the Soul Regeneration, our person. It dissolves, DIS capital SOLVES, dissolves the gray matter as we make a new connection with Source. So you are, see? It was placed, the gray matter, as an implant. I'm plant, natural silica. Elementary, dear Watson, WATTS. Our 36 strands of DNA are now activating. RNA is really GNA. Enjoy as I watch it unfold as the most glorious, momentous occasion on planet Earth. We are the new quantum. C-STEM. C-STEM. Amping up the globe. The globe B. B globe. Jules the Alchemist. So that's her message for everyone. She's watching the current events. She's watching the changes, and it's all meant to be. And I had a little discussion with her this afternoon about that. And I said, if only we could know this. And earlier in the day, before I ever talked to Jules, a family member of mine looked over at me and said the most interesting thing. And this is a person who's not part of any spiritual community, much less follows any organized religion or has any kind of notion. He looked over at me today and he goes, you know, mankind is transforming into something different. I'm like, huh? He says,
that's interesting.
He's like, our next evolution, we're not going to have like, there's already body parts that are like extra that we don't need anymore, like our appendix and things like that. And I'm like, and he goes, and he goes, well, you know, like we're not going to need a tail. I'm like, what? He goes, and our spine's going to be entirely different. We might not even have a spinal cord in the way we know it now. And he says, and then our brains, the way our brains are laid out are probably going to be quite different. I'm seeing this, he says. I'm seeing the next evolution. We're going to probably be entirely different than we are now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it sounds like he's tapping into what they want as far as that energy for the transhumanism and connection. He's willing to give up that and plug in and seeing the transition of that which he doesn't think is required to be human. Yeah.
All I said to her was, my God, it's true. It's true that even though those of us that aren't spiritually awake, it's an inner knowing. It's an inner sense. It's an actual inner programming. Jules goes, yes, it's the DNA. It's in the DNA. We are all, she says, make this point. This is a point that she was making with me, is that as we go through this shift and all these gates that are opening in July, which you're going to find out about tonight and have been hearing probably for the past couple weeks, we're all in this together. And I've heard this expression and gone, nah, no, we're not. You know, we're either taking the green pill or we're taking the blue pill. You know, but no, we're all activated. We're all being activated, and the Source Guide is pulling us through and directing us all through this shift. And it reminds me of something Ann Tucker said to Lori when Lori brought Ann Tucker on for us to listen to. She had a download from her Council of 12 guides from Source. And they were saying, don't worry about anybody being left behind.
Right.
As the shift occurs, there'll be new spaces created for them, but we're all going together. Because we all know, and those codes are being activated. Go ahead, Lori.
Well, it's very interesting because I have a message from the Council of 12. One of my guides is part of that council.
Yes.
So I have, and this is right in line with what you're talking about right now. It almost blew my mind. But I'll read that at the end. But yeah, fascinating.
So isn't that fascinating? So we were just, and then she puts out this, and she had already sent this out. So it was like two ships passing in the night.
Yeah.
But we clicked, and I'm like, oh my God, it was a paradigm shift for me because I've always been on the edge of that.
Probably surprised the heck out of you, huh?
It flipped me out. That's what it did, But it also,
you're like, what?
But I was.
What did you say to me?
Happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thought? Anyway. Enough of that. Sorry to take up the time, but I thought it was worth mentioning because it really is reflective of the energy that we're going into here in July. So with that, I'll kick it over to Alexander the Great. Hey, Mon.
Hey, Mon.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Mon. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you're going to play the video first or you want me to read about
I can play the video. That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me share screen.
Wasn't sure if you wanted to say something or not. Okay.
Let me pull this up. Whoa, why is that not? There we go.
Hey, Max.
All right. Can you folks see that?
Yes.
Can you see it? All right, great. Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am Nat from Nat's Numbers, also known as the Numerology Chick over on Instagram, and we are here on numerologist.com for your July 2022 numerology forecast. Stay tuned. So, July is a 4 universal month, and I want to illustrate to you what the energy of the 4 is all about. I want you to imagine that there is a person, a guide in your life that is stable, dependable, rock solid. Like you know that you can lean on them. Just by being around them, you feel safe, secure, protected, and at ease. And maybe when you get emotional, when you experience those highs and lows, that person listens, and they nod their head. But when you're done, they smile and they help you turn your gaze back to getting to work, to building what is on your heart. That is the energy of the 4. That's the energy of July. That is what we're all learning together. This isn't about being emotionless or invalidating emotions, but it's really about asking ourselves, okay, what are you going to do about it? Or how does this thing relate to the dream that we're building? The 4 is an energy that shows up here in 2022 to serve us so greatly. It's basically saying that if you want this dream, if you want this desire to come to fruition, if you want it to bloom, you're going to have to practice the art of the 4, the art of focus, dedication, and perseverance, the art of staying focused on that dream. But because July is a 13-4, there's this extra added layer. The 13 is about overcoming obstacles. It's about practicing that art of focus, dedication, perseverance, even in the face of inevitable obstacles. And I was thinking about this 13 more. And what came up for me was, what if your dream, the thing that you want, whether that's, more income or love or healing in your body, what if that dream was on the other side of 4 problems, 4 obstacles, 4 boulders in your way? What if the problems, the snags, the obstacles that you inevitably are going to run into were simply benchmarks for progress, right? I think what happens when we're working with the 13-4 is we run up against a mindset that we have around obstacles and problems that isn't very useful and that can actually keep us behind in manifesting what it is that we want and moving to the next level. That mindset might sound like you meet up with a problem, an obstacle, and you say to yourself, the fact that this exists means maybe I should stop. Maybe I should slow my roll. Maybe I should turn back around and backpedal. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this is a sign from the universe that this isn't my path, right? That mindset is going to keep us stuck in low potential. The mindset we do want to have with the 13 is, what if this obstacle or this problem is actually a rite of passage? What if it's actually a way to ignite my strength, my resolve, my passion for this dream, and a way to ignite my creative problem solving? That is what this month is about. Imagine if you could acquire this incredible superpower of being able to, like Ganesh in Hinduism, the elephant god, bust through any obstacle that was put in your way because you've become so skilled at being so dedicated and committed to the mission on your heart or to the dream that you want to manifest, that you have that passion and you have that creative problem solving to actually get excited about moving through this thing that's in your way. So this is the thing I want you guys to just think about and to hold in the back of your mind in July. What if there were just 4 problems for you to creatively problem solve between you and your dream? I appreciate you guys so much. I am wishing you an incredible, incredible July. Remember, this is a month to stay dedicated and focused on what it is that you want to build, even in the face of obstacles and distractions.
Hey.
She is awesome. I like her a lot.
Yeah, that was definitely a flip my script kind of talk.
Yeah, it was. Hit home for me. Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Yep.
Yep.
Good stuff.
So I was telling Jeannie, Musgrave Griffin, I was telling her,
Mm-hmm.
I've had my at least 3 of my 4 challenges already.
Mm-hmm. I had 4.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly did.
So now you know what I was talking about, Jeannie.
Awesome.
Thank you, Alexander.
Yeah, the 4 is all about the foundation, right? It's a little bit about the July. Yes, calls it the foundation of the building. As many how and structuring where it's needed. Knowledge itself is your foundation support your ultimate in life. The number 4 is also associated with hard work discipline, often doing the work hard. The energy of require more you to think as capable. Now sometimes breakdown is what needs to experience breakthrough.
Yeah, looks like we got a little bit of a tech issue there. We just got bits and pieces of that. I'm not sure if it's your headset. Oh, I know. It was in and out. We got little bits here and there, but
yeah.
Okay, wait.
Darn it all.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we lost him. Oops. Well, Karen, you're on mute. Wow, it's just a train wreck right now, isn't it?
Oh, no, I said yes, Brian. Yeah, we lost Brian and Alex there for a minute.
Well, Alex has been having trouble there in Aruba with some of his hardware, so he might cut in and out. Yeah. Go ahead, Karen.
Yeah, we had a hard time, Jules, hearing him as well. Yep, bad reception. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Yep. Okay.
All right. So I guess you mentioned about readings and putting in who wanted a reading in chat, right?
Right. So if anybody's interested in a reading, that's why we're here tonight, is to do some free card readings. And also Alex does the numerology. So he would need your birth date. So nobody has said much. So if anybody's interested, just type in chat that you want tarot or the numerology, either one. Yep. Okay, we got Grumpy Stack 8/4/1979 for you, Alex.
Yeah, I'm going to put that as well as a reading for a tarot card for him too. Okay. So what was his date for Grumpy?
8/4/79, 1979.
Just so I can put it for Alex to make sure I have it for Grumpy.
Yep.
So I'm keeping track tonight, everybody.
Yay.
For now.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Grumpy Stack, got
Grumpy
that.
Stack, read me.
Yeah, I got that. I got Brian. Oh, Brian's off right now. So actually, for the card, maybe Teresa will do Grumpy Stack's card then. I'll put Teresa for Grumpy.
Okay.
Okay, Teresa, you can do Grumpy Stack, and Alex is going to do his numerology.
All right, we got Jules, Julia Rose. She's got 12/2/1980.
Okay,
12/2/1980.
80.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and does Jules want a tarot as well?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Okay, so I'll put her under you, Lori. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
I got Jules for Lori.
Okay.
And Ken wants a tarot. So I'm going to give him to Brian's back. So I'll give him to Brian. So I'll give Ken.
And then Courtney MC, 8/6/1981.
8/6.
Wow, the year I graduated. Holy crap.
Oh, imagine that.
I feel old.
Courtney, does Courtney want a tarot too? Courtney?
She wants numerology, 8/6/1981.
No, I got that. Does she want the tarot too? Let me look. 2 years,
I don't.
Sugar. Happy birthday, Courtney. Courtney wants numerology. Okay, got that. For Alex.
Okay.
8/6/81.
Did you get Jackie? Jackie J? 2/19. Another 81.
Oh, 2/19/81, right?
Yeah.
2/19/81. So that's Jackie. I got to put their names down here, I guess. And that was Jules.
Jackie J was the 2/19/1981.
I got her.
Okay. All right. Good.
And now Jackie, did she want tarot? Oh, tarot too. So okay.
Okay.
So Dalabar can do Jules.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. So Jules, as in
Jules. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Jules.
Julia Rose.
So she wants tarot as
Delaney
well.
Pearl Jones just popped in. She would like a card, please. So, Grandpa Brian, maybe.
Wait. Yeah, Brian's got 2. He has Ken and
okay.
No, I'll do. Who was that? That was Pearl Delaney, right?
Delaney.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Brian can do Delaney too.
Okay.
Delaney.
And then we've got David Agan Perry.
Oh, Perry.
Yep. 7/9/1981. Another 81 baby.
7/9/81.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, that's Perry.
Your birthday's tomorrow, David.
Oh yeah. Hey, does Perry want a card reading as well?
So far, he has a numerology.
I think David. Yeah, I think David's birthday's Sunday, the 10th.
He says 7/9. Yeah, which would be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, 7/9/81. Hi, Perry.
That's interesting. Oh, the 80s. Happy
Good to
birthday,
see you, Perry.
Yeah, lots of 80s kids in here.
Oh, yeah, 80s it is. Well, that makes sense. And I can comment on that as far as astrology quick. Why that would be, considering that we are actually replicating that cycle right now as far as our music from the 80s, our clothing, everything are recycling a lot from that period actually right now. We're, even disco in late 70s, early 80s in the trends.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you should hear them. Oh, yeah, you should go to the new pop channels and everything. Yes, yes. Sounds like disco. I'm serious.
I was totally into Depeche Mode. In fact, I listened to that the other day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Who's reading? Is he just doing numerology? Is he getting a reading or what? David Perry.
He's just so far the numerology so far.
Okay.
Okay, so
me too, Jules. I identify with the 60s as well.
Okay, so did we want to start, and I can keep track of chat if you want
sounds
to start
good.
reading?
Yeah, you bet. Well, I've got a card for Jules, so I'll go ahead and read it. I got the Sound of the Universe. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Sound of the Universe. Wow, I disappeared. That's cool. Let's see. The Sound of the Universe. Life-changing experiences, glimpsing the greater mystery, significant timing, pivotal moments, the Sri Yantra, the tuning fork of the universal consciousness, music transcending mundane reality. This card signifies those pivotal moments that transcends beliefs, remind us of a greater reality, and influence us to that life will never be the same again. When I started channeling paintings, I explored sacred geometry by including it as a key element in my creations without knowing much about its meaning. When I looked up the wisdom of the Sri Yantra, I was blown away. It symbolizes the sound of the universe. Well, that's fascinating. The Sri Yantra is a powerful symbol described as the tuning fork that connects us to the universal consciousness. It is present in those aha moments, the fragments in time when life we know it falls away to reveal a place outside mundane. It brings a sense of awe and overwhelming, and yet feels so real that it jolts us back to our core for deeper remembering. It allows us to fathom our limitlessness. So having your world shaken up even a little can invite a deeper glimpse of great mystery of your life. There are myriad ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so you can avoid the sudden wake-up calls. Wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multi-dimensional world. Wow, fascinating. Hope it resonates for you, Jules.
It's an awesome card.
Yeah, very cool.
Lori. Good,
thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I drew Doug Stack.
Yes, you did.
And Spirit led me to 48, which is the wild boar. I don't know if you could see that well.
Let me pull that up. Go ahead. There we go.
It's the wild boar.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Wild boar teaches us to confront without fear, ripping apart the denials and lies that appear. Testing courage and finding truth, its medicine will remain, a part of every human path, marking the victories we attain. There's a little story here, Doug. Although the warrior was accustomed to the sultry heat of his bayou homeland, Louisiana Bayou, he was Louisiana. He was shaking as if from a cold draft. The council of elders had caught him telling a lie, and the punishment for this offense was banishment from the tribe. To restore his honor among the people, he would have to face the wild boar with a knife as his only weapon. If he failed, he would die, torn apart by the ravaging tusks of the fiery-eyed beast. This prospect filled him with dread, of course. Then the spirit of the wild boar came to him in a dream. It was enraged that the young man had broken his warrior's vows by lying. It told him that he would first have to face and conquer the self-important and deceitful beast within himself if he hoped to survive their combat. The young warrior vowed to honor the truth. From that moment forward, he faced the wild boar that day, and killed the beast. The warrior kept the tusk of his adversary as a lifelong reminder to always confront the weaknesses within himself. Now, there are several varieties of boar, and this powerful medicine of the warrior clan applies to all of them. The Maya called boar javelina, the Choctaws saw the razorback as a wild boar. But its medicine teaches us to confront human weakness and to change them into strengths. The human spirit is empowered through wild boar's willingness to confront fears, challenges at hand, and uncomfortable circumstances, whatever they may be. Courageously standing tall without running from situations that presents a powerful medicine indeed. And it goes on for a lot more detail, but basically, if this boar is in your cards today, the spirit is showing you, Doug, you are being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. So if there's a circumstance you've been avoiding, a business arrangement, a relationship with someone in your family, whatever that may be, there's something that you might be avoiding. Okay? So pay attention, Spirit says.
Face it head on.
Yep. Embrace the warrior within. Okay? Find the courage to confront any fears or doubts that you might be having. Or are you being asked to confront a personal weakness or a career challenge of some kind? And we know you've been doing quite well physically, health-wise. We know you're well on your way with your tire shop. So something might be there. Just do some inner searching. It might be time to finish a project that you abandoned thinking it might be too difficult to accomplish. But maybe that project will have an outcome that brings you great joy and pleasure and treasure and abundance. So you confront those feelings regarding the same situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort and bring yourself the peace of closure. So Doug, I don't know if any of this resonates with you. I hope you find some meaning for it in your purpose. And if you don't, save it for a rainy day, and maybe you know someone close to you who's going through something. Just let them know, going within, being honest about their feelings, lay it out, and confront it. Best of love to you, Doug.
He said, yes, thank you. I know what you're talking about. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Plus, when you were reading, Teresa, like it talked about like great transformation that he recently went through and moves and changes and within his physical and spiritual as well with Doug. He went through some major big shifts and changes.
Huge.
That your reading just applied to, and it's going to continue and just keep getting better and better, Doug. It's just like, you've gone through the hardest part. If that makes sense. Like you've gone through the hard part, and it's
stay the course.
Stay the course, and you're right on track.
And don't let fear, doubt feed your mind at all. Just throw that aside and go, no way is that happening. Right. That's not my reality, Yeah. Kick its ass.
Yeah.
And he's helping others too. He's helping others now too.
Right.
It's also interesting that you mentioned one of the things you mentioned was like the Louisiana Bayou, because one of the songs that I remembered from years past, that Linda Ronstadt song, Blue Bayou. It's about people coming home to a place that they idealize. It's about coming home to yourself in a way.
You know where Doug lives, don't you?
Yeah, he lives somewhere in the South. Yeah,
Louisiana.
Louisiana. I see.
You can't make this crap up.
I know.
It's not crap. It's blessings.
Okay,
that was good by you.
Yeah, it was. Now, Alex, do you have Doug's numerology ready then, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one at 8479, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Dog, grumpy stack, right?
Yep, grumpy stack.
Yep.
Grumpy skinny stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta help me too.
Grumpy is Grumpy Stack is a lifestyle 11. That's to master intuition, or it's the higher vibration of the two, which is the peacemaker.
You said
But
Life Path 11?
Grump, yes,
Did you?
he's a
Okay, Life
lifestyle
Path
11.
11.
Ooh, like
Okay,
Oh,
wow,
nice,
me.
nice.
wow.
Like
Nice.
me. He's got my
Mm-hmm.
life
Woohoo.
path.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew
great.
I liked you,
Yes.
Doug.
um, he's in personal year 9. So the 9 person year comes with a quiet side signaling time of subtleties and culmination as you bring an entire 9 cycle to a close. 2022 could feel like something of cocoon phase as you leave behind the old ways and clear the ground for a fresh new cycle. This isn't to say that it will be all about wanting things to happen in the future, but it's more about ending rather than beginning. You will find a great many things leave your life during the 9-year cycle, be they people, jobs, living situations, or anything else you have outgrown and no longer suit. It's always easy to deal with this, and sometimes we don't want to let go of a particular person or way of living. However, the more you resist these changes, the firmer the universe will be forcing them up upon you. So you would be wise to welcome these shifts with acceptance. If
Oh,
something leaves your life, then it was not meant to be there. And what does remain will help you form foundation for the new life you will be living from 2023. This is the last chapter of the book, but there's another volume on the way. Yeah, the next year you're going to be in a person near one, so that's all about a new beginning, fresh start. Your 9 year cycle starts. So this year is all about letting go of people and things that put your energy down and bring your energy up. It's the energy in reflecting year also for grumpy stuff.
Awesome.
Oh,
oh, awesome. Oh, isn't that interesting, Alex? Because this month of July, part of the whole gist of the whole month is new beginnings and reevaluating and letting go of all those things that don't serve you any longer to move forward into the next half of the year, right? So July is very pivotal in that halfway point and just reevaluating, right? And
yes,
that's kind of the alignment of July, like the energy I get, letting go of all those things that no longer serve you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
yes,
Yep.
So
Out
that
with
was
the old, in
awesome.
yes,
with the
Thank
reflect,
you.
new. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
yes,
So, Brian, are you ready to do Ken?
Yes.
Since you're online here? Oh yeah, okay,
Right.
go ahead. You can do Ken. Isby. Ken Isby.
Ken Isby.
Which it was
Yeah.
just Ken's birthday, by the way,
Uh,
too,
Oh,
everybody.
happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Ken just had a birthday too.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
cool. By the way, hello, Max
I'm
G.
using
Welcome.
the
And Musgrave Griffin.
yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Hi Max.
Yeah. Who's barking? There we go.
Oh no, just when
Yep.
Brian was going to read Ken, he's just like, and he had Luna in his lap
Mm-hmm. I saw
for a
Luna.
minute. I
Yep.
know. She's
All
He'll
right.
be
He'll
back.
pop back. Oh, here he
He'll
is.
pop
Here he
back.
is.
Is he coming back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If not, then we can go to maybe Dalabar has Jules if he's ready
Sure.
to.
All
So,
right.
there's
There he is.
Brian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian,
Yeah.
you're
I don't
on.
know. I don't know why it's doing it.
Whew,
The
hot.
skies are clear.
Hot.
Okay.
Ken, I drew the warrior card for you. It says, "Be fearless, stand strong."
That's for Ken. Be the
Yeah.
warrior and stand strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's getting to the point where.
Right.
Don't
Just for
break
those of you,
down.
just
Make your don't break down. Make your options heard. Don't settle for second best. If you're experiencing fear at this time, know this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that has been unsettling, you know that you are being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened because you have the energy to protect yourself now and it all the time. Good card there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Gotta be the warrior.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So whatever situations you have going on right now, know that you're the warrior and you know you're going to come out on top.
Right on.
Good, good. And that was for Ken. Okay. And
Mhm.
Dalabar, do you have jewels ready?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So what I got is uh, these are things that, of course, only she knows the meaning of them. Some of them are also meant for me to interpret. Now, raw data would be ERW, DSA, NIL, IT, NRI. That's it. Now, since it came in groups of three, basically, except for the IT part, the ERW, to me, has only one meaning, and that's Newark. Newark International Airport. I'm assuming that there's a town in somewhere over there that's also named Newark. That's not out of the question. DSA. That's something that would mean something to her. Nil, it, which means negate it, and then NRI. Okay, NRI. I asked about it. What does that mean? And it's something that she should do. She should take a positive attitude towards. Now, NRI, based on my direct knowledge, immediate response would be non-resident individual. Okay, so it's something to do with somebody from a foreign country. The IT could stand for it, or it could stand for IT, just like nil could stand for zero. So again, it's like literally Newark. It has Newark in it, DSA, which could be anything from Democratic Socialists of America. It could even indicate a movement of this type or of this caliber. Nil, it, and NRI.
Wow.
That's what
Wow,
I
and
got.
that was for jewels. Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
for
For
jewels.
jewels.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Wow, that was pretty detailed,
Yeah, it
actually.
was.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
You
She
know,
would know, huh?
now would
Yeah.
be interesting, Alex. Do you have jewels numerology ready? Do you have jewels? Yeah, do jewels next because she was 8681.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My baby's in heat, so she's
Oh,
really wants to be held right now, and I.
yeah. Are you ready, Alex, with jewels?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Cool. Yes, I have Jules ready. Jules is a very interesting one. And five. That's the
Dang. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
lot is the can you hear me good?
Yeah,
No.
you're like in and out. You're popping and crackling and in and out. Okay. Try again.
Damn. Okay, it's good. It's good now.
Huh.
Hello? Is it good now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
if he takes the headsets off.
Is Life
I don't-
Pet 5. That's Freedom Fighter. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, come back.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's been having some challenges. That's why he hasn't been able to go live with his show here lately.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he needs some new hardware.
Yeah, we have someone in here that's talking about inviting spirits into your life is dangerous. Discernment is what you have to have when you're dealing with spirits. No
Well,
doubt.
I would argue that each one of us is a spirit.
Boom. Yes, we are.
So, banning
Mhm.
spirits from your life would be like banning yourself from life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting.
Max G would like
Let's
a
see.
reading.
Yeah. And did you see Gogo wants a reading as well? I see that, Gogo. You got it. Um, yeah, you're on mute, Karen, but I think you said, Lori, can you do it? Yes.
Either one, Lori or Teresa. Who's going to do go-go?
You know what? Let Teresa do it. She
Okay,
hasn't
good.
read much. Yeah,
Okay.
Teresa, you do Gogo.
So that's what I had put
Okay.
down.
Okay.
So can you
Good.
do go-go
Perfect.
for me? Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
And Max G would like a reading too. So Lori, could you do Max G?
I can do Max G. You betcha.
And
All
I have
right.
Teresa for go-go.
Mhm.
And let's see who's next. So Brian had Delaney Pearl.
All right.
Are you ready with
Yep.
Delaney Pearl, Brian? And then Alex has
Yes, I
Delaney as
am.
well if he comes back. So I think Alex, you have Delaney as well, right? I think.
No, I don't
Oh
have
no.
Delaney.
Oh no, I think you had who's next for you, Alex? Do you have?
Well, he was doing Jules.
No, he did Jules
Yeah.
already.
Oh, yeah.
Although it cut out kind of, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I didn't
I
do
do believe
complete. I
Courtney.
just saying,
What? What, Alex?
sorry, Jules, I didn't do completely. I was saying that she is alive at 5. The freedom
Okay.
fighter. They are
Change.
multi-talented.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-talented. They like adventure. They don't like this the same thing as well. They like to do different stuff. Both my parents are fighting. But one thing about Julia Rose, she is in a very interesting personal year. She is in a master number person year 11.
Mm.
Um, so let me read about not a lot of people are in that 11, and David Egan is in a 22, same as Elon Musk. So that's another one interesting.
Wow.
But let me read the
Oh,
11.
interesting.
I'm going to read the 11 first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The 11th person in the year. Your intuition is supercharged now. This is a master number year for you, which means you will need to master your life. There will be greater opportunities and greater challenge. You can avoid many of your challenges by acting up on your intuition. This takes courage to be yourself and share your gifts with the world. If you have a desire to teach others or be a healer or an artist, now is your time. Do not delay sharing your gift. You have what it takes right now to succeed. To access your gift, you need to listen to your inner voice above all others. Perhaps you want to take up on a yoga or meditation or spend more time in nature. Use this beautiful time to know yourself better and have courage to take care of yourself. There's also a relationship-oriented year. It can be a wonderful time to meet someone who helps you feel good about yourself, romantic or otherwise. But remember, finding love in relationships begin with honoring and loving yourself. Boundaries will be your best friend, so make sure you are making your well-being and happiness a priority. You need to have more balance in your life and bring more of your gifts to the world. So you need to be deliberate about how you invest your energy. You have so much to share, and this is a great year to do so. Hope it went through. Did you hear it?
Yes, we heard that time. Yes, we did.
Hmm.
Cool. And that was for
Awesome.
Julia. But her
All
Very
right.
intuition is
nice.
super here.
Good deal. All right. Hey, I got Max G here. I can get him going.
Oh, perfect, Lori. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep, do Max G. And Brian's doing, just to remind you, Delaney Pearl after.
Okay.
And then Alex, who do you have next, Alex, on your, because I have both Perry and I think Jackie.
I have
Okay.
Go-Go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you have
indeed.
go, Teresa.
Awesome.
Okay, so do you want to go
So
ahead with Max G then, Lori?
yeah, Max G, you
Okay.
got the internal explorer. The internal explorer. This is about flow state, accessing infinite information, By going within, wisdom from the collective consciousness, theta waves, channeling, breaking free from limiting intellect, creative boldness, being guided by the divine spark, you are already hold the keys. When in deep flow state, it can seem if something else is guiding me. Perhaps it's my higher self. People often ask whether I have a strong concept of what I paint before I start. I do half formed idea, but the state I find myself in when I paint allows the rest of the image to form itself. I don't try to control it too much. When I allow myself to really go there and listen to the whispers that guide the journey, it gives more soul to my pieces. These are the creations that people most resonate with, the ones that prompt a mysterious sense of remembering. So if you are invited to explore the state of flow, this card is also a reminder that you are in an infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. You have permission. You have the permission you felt you needed. So go within and explore wonderful gifts that are waiting for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was
Awesome.
awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Lori.
you
Okay,
betcha.
Teresa, do you have go-go's ready?
Sure.
I'm sorry, Max. I forgot you're female. I'm so sorry I do that.
Yeah, I know.
Maxine, right? That's right.
Yeah.
I am so sorry about that.
Okay,
Okay.
Teresa. So you.
Okay. All right. Well, when I was pulling the cards and I shuffled many times, I got two cards that kept falling out together. And the funny thing is they're the same. One's a dog and one's the coyote. So either way you look at this, you've got a canine card in your readings tonight. So I chose dog, but they're very similar. So I went with the dog card for you. And dogs, man's best friend since the beginning of time, right? The American Indians considered them to be an essential part of their life because they were their protectors. They warned them when dangers were coming. They protected the children. They were very much a part of the human family in the tribe. And you'll find them represented all over ancient Egypt hieroglyphics and even in Australia and there's glyphs there. But the dog represents a symbol of trust, loyalty, friendship, service. It's really a servant of mankind if you look at it. But I tend to look at it as more of a partnership than a servant, because I like to think that I serve my dog as much as she serves me. But in any case, with dog medicine, you might find that you have found personal memories of owning and loving a dog as a pet, or you know someone who has a dog as a pet, and you've been very close to that family member, or you yourself had a dog at some point, or maybe you have one now. I don't know, Gogo. But they are service-oriented animals. And before the show, we were talking about how my dog was doing Reiki healing on my knee.
Mm-hmm.
She knows when I'm injured, and she went straight to the body part without me even telling her what was wrong and started working on it. So they have a sense. They have a bond with you. Once you develop the bond, you are so noble until the bitter end. Your medicine is the teaching of true and loyal friends. But what this is saying about you is that dog medicine asks you to look at how readily your sense of loyalty is countermanded by your need for approval. If you have pulled the dog card today from Spirit, there are several questions you need to consider, depending on your situation, about which you are asking. So this is entirely up to you what syncs with you and what doesn't. Have I really forgotten that I owe my allegiance to my personal truth in life? Is it possible that gossip or the opinions of others have jaded my loyalty to a certain friend or a certain group of people? Have I denied or ignored someone who is trying to be my loyal friend and I've been pushing them off for some reason? Have I been loyal and true to my own goals? So take a look inside. See if any of these questions resonate with you. They could be similar questions, don't have to be these exact ones, but it has something to do with your nature in connection with others. Either as someone you love or someone you're close to, you're holding off, you're not connecting, and maybe you're not being as loyal as you could be because you have some concern or fear. My advice to you in that case, seriously, would be to seek them out, talk to them, find out, what it is that's causing you unease. Anyway, hope that resonates with you and you get something out of it. Much love to you, Gogo, and thank you for your continued support of our program.
Absolutely. Thanks,
Really
Gogo.
appreciate your
Oh,
love.
good one,
I
Teresa.
love seeing
Thank
you in Michael Sandler's chat room, by the way.
Yeah, that was cool last
Yeah,
time.
Oh,
That was
that's
cool.
good people there.
Yeah.
Definitely. So glad to see you there. So
That was
awesome.
awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, Alex, we have to get caught up a bit. Who do you have next, Alex?
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, we have someone in chat. I don't know what it is
Oh,
tonight, but
no,
we're
there's
attracting them. Yeah.
No, it's a bot. We have a bot in, actually.
Yeah, so I got
Just
rid of
let
that
everybody
one.
know.
But
Yeah, we do have a bot.
I thought this was interesting, Victoria. The readings here are so vague that they can be applied to anyone. That is correct. They could be applied. If it resonates with you, then it applies to you. But if this is not your cup of tea, please move along and allow us all to enjoy what we're doing here. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, Gogo. Much love.
You betcha.
Okay, so like Alex, what do you have? Who do you have next, Alex?
I have Jackie and David. I know it's Jackie J. Next down Jackie J already.
Jackie, she was 1981, right?
Yes.
Jackie? Okay, just so I can cross her off. Okay.
Yep.
Jessing with Grumpy or verse 9. Jackie is in a life order, so that's the builder, and we're in July is universal month for, so that's gonna be, encourage you to do more on your dreams, to focus on your dreams. What is important for you to build from the foundation for the future. And oh yeah, and you being also in the ninth personal year, staying with Grumpy Stack, you're gonna have, it's also a spiritual year with nine. Gonna have a lot of reflection on what's holding you back, and people or things that you need to let go to prepare yourself for the next year, which is going to be 2023, a very spiritual year for the whole world. But for you, it's going to be a new beginning. So your 9 year end cycle ends for the next year, so you have a new beginning, fresh start. That's for Jackie J.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah.
Brian, are you ready to do Delaney Pearl? Brian?
Yes.
Okay,
Delaney?
Yep, Delaney.
I picked Shapeshifter for you. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. They are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in any way that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there is also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is coming to you. That is a very beautiful card.
Yeah. She's
Yeah, very much so.
I
Thank
think
you.
that resonated with her
Now,
big time. Mm-hmm.
yes,
Okay.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Just tap
Yeah,
into
you,
the gifts and talents because that's what it's wanting you
Yep.
to do,
Yep.
and
And
share it
let me
with
tell you,
everybody.
she doesn't take crap off of nobody.
right.
I love her.
Mhm.
No, she
Okay.
doesn't.
Nope. Mm.
Awesome. Hey, just Dalabar, I'm just going to throw out because there's been big changes in my life and different things that I'm
Ooh.
going through. But Dalabar, will you do a reading for me if I put my name under you? Will you do my reading,
Sure,
Dalabar,
I'll
next
do it.
with my
I
full
Okay.
love
card?
that. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
so
can
then
do
I
it in
also, okay.
real time.
Real time. Oh
Right
Wow.
no.
now.
I love it.
Oh
All right.
Go Delaware.
no. Oh no.
Okay. Here we go, Karen.
Oh no. I'm ready.
Mm, Okay. R. R.
Ooh. Ready, set,
C.
go. Mm-hmm.
C. I.
RCI.
C. I. Okay. R. R. C. I. I. T. S. S. Okay. H. R. D. N. A. I think that's the last one. DNA is the last three. So you got, if you were to, okay, RRC, it's ITS, HR, DNA.
I know that's weird. Oh, that's so on point. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm gonna be
No,
DNA. Oh no.
DNA, we were talking about DNA
I
at the
know.
beginning of this. So,
Okay.
okay, what is HR? HR to me, that stands for Croatia. Always did. HR is Croatia, or it could, to an American, it could mean human resources.
Human
Yeah.
resources, what I thought,
Mm.
human
Mm-hmm.
resources and
Human
DNA
resources,
files. And it's interesting because that's kind of my background with the Ministry of Health. Oh God.
sort of. HR, you're right. You're
I
right.
know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Except
Wow.
that, what
Oh,
does the RRC mean?
RRC. I don't know. You
Double
tell
R.
me.
Double R.
Yeah, but it could be RC as in Roman Catholic.
Mm.
But the fact that you have the double R, RR could mean rural route.
Mm.
That's a common abbreviation used in American addresses.
Reading and writing. Well, not writing.
Yeah, no, rural route.
I would say rural route because, oh, that's amazing. I'm
Yeah,
actually going to a rural route address, everybody. I just acquired, I'm
that's
going
it.
to a 100-acre homestead actually on a rural route in the Ottawa Valley. Okay, what else you going to tell me?
IT, it's HRD, it's Croatian DNA. Something it's HRDNA. Now, if I were to,
Huh.
let's see, what does the RRC really mean? So,
This is
okay,
interesting.
what does the RRC really mean? Let's go in deep on that three-letter sequence.
Hmm.
It means R, S, N, E, X. RSNEX. So okay, like in this case, I would say you could probably rearrange it so it's RN sex, or it could be, or it was
Okay.
Oh my.
Rex,
This is getting
Oh,
hot. Woo!
yeah,
Rex,
oh, ooh, that could be my future.
or it could be, or it could be NS Rex, and NS that's Nova Scotia, and that applies to you as well.
Hmm.
NS.
Rex Bear. I'm going to be on the show.
Well, Rex means king.
Rex, king. Oh, something with the king.
Something to do with the king. So it could be King George. Could be the city of King George on NS, Nova Scotia.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And the question is, I would
It's
ask.
interesting you would see King George because the area I'm going has to do it with the House of Spencer.
The House of Spencer.
That's the
Okay.
town I'm going near, Spencerville, which is the 100-acre homestead.
Spencer is the royal family of
Which is the
England.
royal family of England, which is King George, and that's actually where I'm thinking of going. Yeah.
And that's kind of bordering on negative. See that?
Bordering on
Bordering on negative.
What do you mean bordering
It's
on
not
negative?
it's not completely negative. It's not completely negative. It's tending to negative because I've seen it do other things before. Okay, short term, not so much. Long term.
Long term?
Long term, it could be negative. That's what I'm getting.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness, that is interesting, Dalabar. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, very interesting.
Thanks.
Just because of the shift and the changes that that are going on, and just oh my goodness, like that's interesting. HR, DNA, it all applies somehow.
It
I'll have
does.
to really dive. Yes, it does.
It always
oh my
does.
goodness, I know. Oh no. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's all good. Okay,
Yep.
who's next? Let me see. So
Hey, Karen, do
yeah.
you have Courtney's birthday? Courtney MC's birthday?
Is it 12/02/80?
No, hers is
No, it
August.
is
No,
8681.
8681. And that's Courtney.
Yep, for
Okay,
Courtney
Alex,
MC.
Alex is going to do that.
Yeah, I have it written down.
Okay, Alex, do you have Perry's ready? Perry's was 70981. Do you have Perry? David Perry?
No, I didn't write it down. No.
Oh, okay. So I'll give you that one. It's Perry. He wanted a numerology, and his is 70981. And then Courtney's was. Do you have Courtney's?
Yes, I have Courtney.
Okay, so you can go ahead and do Courtney then.
Yes.
Okay.
I had David Egan first. But oh wait, that's 81. Oh, that's David, the one 7th of July, right?
Yeah, 7 July 9th 81 is Perry. Yeah, do you have his?
Yes. This
Okay,
is
go
next,
ahead.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what his was next. So you're gonna do Perry next then?
Yes.
Okay.
Perry.
Okay.
Okay, Perry also interesting one. So Perry is the powerhouse, the life path 8. That's also my root number because I'm 44 and the root number of the 44 is an 8. So we have the same energy. I know the 8 goes through a lot to make them become a good leader. I'm put it that way. They're gonna face a lot of
Miss M.
The interesting about Perry, he's in the life year number 22 as Elon Musk. 22 is all about building, going big. It's a higher energy of the 4. Okay, the 22 personal year is a master number year for you, which means you will need to master your life. There will be greater opportunities and greater challenge, yet the payoff can be immense. You need to have discipline as you focus your intention on building your dreams and taking action toward making your dreams come true. You might feel there are some days you don't have what it takes. Yet this is strength building year. You have and you achieve your goals one step at a time. Physical activity is paramount toward keeping your healthy. So this is a great year to start. Do able exercise and do not try to do more. This may cause you to lose hope. It's more important to find something fun that you enjoy that you can stick with. If you have desire to teach, start a business, or invest, this is a great year to do so. 22 is the number of the master builder, which means you want to build a lasting foundation for you and others to benefit from. This is a short, remarkable year. So that's for Paris. I think personally, not a
Awesome.
lot of people goes in the 21st year, but also with this year ending with the two, yeah, yeah. I say Elon Musk. And that's why Elon Musk is also going big. How he is. He's a person that is really fun to do. This is the year. If you want to go big, do something big. This is the year to do so.
Okay. Oh,
Hello,
thanks,
for
Alex. Okay, I got Lori. Did you get? Will you do the reading, Lori, for Miss M?
You bet.
Okay, thank
You
you.
got it.
And Alex, I also have Miss M's birthday. She also wants a numerology for Miss M, and hers is 081069. 081069.
Mm. All right.
Okay, so yes, Lori, if you can do
Yep.
Miss M.
I've
Okay,
got it right here. Miss
okay.
M. I've got stepping through. Let's see if you can see this. Sorry about that. This is about following your heart, dream big, stepping through something that has been holding you back, the threshold, starting new projects, self belief. It is all possible. The road less traveled, trust. Step in and step up those dreams or projects you've been putting off. Now is the time to start, even if it's just one small element of a bigger picture. Although Just Do It has been coined by a commercial brand, it is one of my fundamental mantras. We will always have myriad reasons why today isn't the day, but remember, opportunity dances with those already on the dance floor. When you start something, talk about it, take consistent steps to actualize it, and you will see it take on momentum of its own. The right people, places, and opportunities will magnetize, and it will start to come together. Don't be afraid to fall. The success we see around us has come from perseverance. Falling and getting back up again is part of the journey. Focus on energies and commit to seeing your vision become a reality. You are human, so set reasonable expectations and know that when you apply yourself, you can make amazing things happen. Building a dream can seem overwhelming, but if you break it down and make it a plan, you will gracefully find a way through. You might be able to manage most aspects of the project, and it is great to have the incentive to learn more skills, but it doesn't mean you need to do it on your own. Whatever you are aiming to achieve, there are people out there with the tools, skills, and energy you may be missing. Look at the bigger picture and delegate. A mentor, people on the similar journey, or an accountability buddy can be wonderful supporters and allies. Following your dream is fulfilling and empowering, but as it is often a path less traveled, you may need to plot your own course or invent a way through. Also, consider the kind of lifestyle you would like and know this may change and evolve as you do. So the time is now. No more excuses or tomorrows. Whatever you have been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside your comfort zone, but that is where the magic happens. Take a leap. Combine your intuition with a plan of action, break it down, and trust the puzzle will come together piece by piece through the courageous act of making a start. Hope that helps. Hope it resonates. That's a
Oh,
good one. Very
good
good
one,
card.
Lori. Good
Mhm.
one. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, and Alex, do you have Miss M's numerology then? think he's on mute. Oh,
And oh, there he is.
oh, there he is.
You
Oh, wait for a
got it,
minute.
Miss M. Pleasure.
Oh, did you have Miss M's, Alex?
Miss M.
Okay, here we go.
But Courtney first. Courtney first. I just write down Miss M. Courtney first. For which order? Um, can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you, but you're spotty.
Who is he doing, Lori? Was he
Supposed
doing
to do Miss M.
Miss M? Is that who he's doing? Okay.
Oh, okay. No.
Bummer, dudes.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Yeah.
Eh? Oh,
Dang.
that's okay. Send it to okay. See, who do we have left then? It was just somebody by Alex. But no, I guess that was it. Are we missing anybody, Lori, so far? I thought, did Jeannie want one? Did you know?
Courtney and
Courtney wanted
Courtney
one?
MC. Not a card, but numerology. But
Yeah, I think the
Alex is having
numerology
trouble.
part of it is just not going to be
Yeah,
feasible.
I do have Courtney listed,
Yeah.
Brian, but like I said, Alex is off right now. We're kind of waiting. Maybe Courtney, did Courtney have just a reading? Did you want just a reading? Let me see.
She said maybe next time, shucks. Unless Alex is back. You can
Oh,
give
is
it a
Alex
shot.
back?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Alex.
Okay, let's.
It's so difficult with the connection all the way
It
to
is.
Aruba. I know.
Yeah, the connection is not so good today. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Not yeah, exactly, Alex. Sorry.
It's not good. Okay, I can do Miss M first, and afterwards I do Courtney.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Miss M is a seven life path. The seven life path number is also a very spiritual number. A lot of people have spiritual gift with the seven life path, and a very analytical mind. They love to think and analyze things. But something interesting about Miss M, she's in the person year six. Seeing her person year number correlates with the universal year that we are in. So it's a double six. Um, this is very special for you. Experience a six-person year because it's mirroring the sixth universal year. Therefore, you can expect themes of relationship responsibility to be quite heightened for you in 2022. The last year brought a lot of changes and transformation your way, and your life probably very different than it used to be. This year, however, your pace is going to slow down a bit, and the universe is inviting you to reacquaint yourself with the people in your life. It is time to come back and strengthen those pre-existing relationships that might have gotten put on hold a while, where you were busy keeping up with life's unexpected changes. Not only are the people you already know going to be important during this six-person year, but also can expect to meet a lot of new people that will represent the major milestones in your development as a human being. Whether it's in matters of love, friendship, or even professional environment, the people you meet in these 12 months will change your life for years to come. That isn't to say you should spend all of your time socializing, so because you will have a lot of responsibilities depending to 2022. You won't be able to shirk them. Shirk them. You won't be able to shirk them. I don't mean shirk. I mean, but it's a very spiritual, no, yeah, spiritual, also family oriented year with the six double six is asking you to Check who's really important in your environment, with your family or friends, and take time for them. Service to others, that's really six. So yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So
Teresa, it looks like Courtney wants you to do a reading, I think, for her, Teresa. She says,
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I wasn't.
yeah, I think she says something about a reading, Teresa. Card is fine. She says a card reading from you is fine, I think.
Okay.
And Alex, you were going to do, who was next, Alex? Did you have?
I have Courtney, Gogo, and SB.
That's what I thought. So if you could do Courtney, and then Teresa can do Courtney after you do Courtney's numerology, then we can do her. She's doing both.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen. You're doing a great job tonight.
Yes,
Thank
you
Karen.
are.
Thank you
I'm
so
I
much.
don't
loving it.
know. I don't know.
You're
I'm just.
doing great.
I don't
I'm
know.
enjoying
It's
the
a
break.
nice reprieve, let me tell you.
I
I
am
love it.
enjoying
I
it.
try to look at
Thank
chat.
you.
I'm not usually in chat. Go ahead, Alex. Courtney's next.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Courtney is an interesting one because of the numbers that I see. I see source number in her birthday. That's what pulled me on is that the source number is the 1618. Every time I see that, that's the number creation of everything, the universe, our cells, the plants, the golden ratio. It's also the fingerprint of God. And then I found out that Courtney is life at 33, master number 33. That's very interesting. There's a lot of 30 around. The bit of the 33, I just read a bit. The life at 36 is referred to as the master number numerology. It's considered the number of master teacher. This individual focuses on reaching the world and uplifting the loving energy of mankind. They are not concerned with personal ambition and have great devotion to their cause. A birthday that reduces down to 33 is very rare, and when it does happen, you may be looking at a great and significant spiritual leader along with the lines of Dalai Lama, Life at 22, or Gandhi, and Life at 9. And remember that 33 is a higher double vibration of the life at 6, which is the nurturing, responsible number. So you're 36, you have both the 6 and the 33 energy. And you're in a personal year 2. And let me see for you here. Um, wait, number. Uh, yeah, talking about it. Okay.
And that
There, yes.
and that was Courtney, right?
Hey,
Luna says yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to Courtney, just to what Alex just said, just for Courtney is just you're in good company. Did you hear he said both Dalai Lama, right? And what was the other one? Dalai Lama and
Dalai Lama,
Grandpa
Gandhi.
Brian.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's all. Yeah, like just phenomenal people that you align with. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So then, so that was
Okay.
Courtney. Oh, and Teresa, you're going to do Courtney now?
Sure.
Okay.
Let me finish. Sorry, I finished with Courtney. That was her life path number and with her personal year number that she's currently in. I just tell about her life path number because she has a very interesting one,
Oh,
same as Grandpa Brian. But
oh, right. The same as Grandpa Brian.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes, they both have a
and
33, right?
yes, and Linda
Uh huh.
too. Linda also
Yeah.
33.
Mm.
Linda,
Hmm.
Courtney, and Brian.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
That's very
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Um, yeah, Courtney is in a person year 2. So the person year 2 is a year of patience and partnership. While 2022 offer you a chance to follow your heart and set your sights on plenty of new adventures, 2022 is about finding balance in what you have been chasing after. Making more room for the people in your life. After carrying ahead full speed, it's time to walk along at a careful pace, making sure you aren't pushing anyone over in your quest to get where you're going. Patience truly is the name of the game, but it doesn't mean you'll be doing nothing but spinning your wheels. This is a sensitive and important year when you're adjusting to your recent growth. Let it sink in and acclimating to your new reality. This personal year twist also puts a greater emphasis on the partners in your life. Those important people you consider plus one. Whether you're single or looking to change your status, you already couple up. Or already couple up. 2022 is a year to put your true premium on romantic relationship.
Oh.
There's opportunities for you to grow closer with someone, so be willing to grow on both on your own and together. That's for um, Courtney.
For
Mhm.
Courtney? Okay, I wanted to mention something, Alex, for Jules. Actually, Jules' birthday was 12/02/80. She says right here, at
Well,
Grandpa Brian 420, can you please confirm the birth date they have for me? And I had her as 12/02/80.
yes,
So that's Jules. So we still need to do Jules at the 12/02/80 in a moment.
yeah, I
Okay.
have to 12 to 1980. I did,
Yeah. Did you read
to,
hers yet? Did you read hers yet?
yeah, I hit her in the beginning. She was
At
the
the
person.
beginning? Okay.
Yeah,
Because she just mentioned it, so I didn't know if she got her reading or not. She mentioned about confirming her birth date, so I didn't know if you had read hers yet.
yes. No, she's
Okay.
the one in the person year 11, which is it's her intuition gonna be supercharged. So
Okay.
she has to
All
follow her.
right. Okay. So let me see if we're all caught up yet. Let me see.
Do you want this reading for Courtney?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
That's the next one. Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In Alexander, can I get one for July 15th, 1960 for myself? July
Woo!
15th, 1960. Appreciate it. All right. So, Courtney, I chose, I didn't choose, Spirit chose uh, alligator.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a very powerful medicine animal. You're probably already familiar with it, Courtney, but don't let its big teeth scare you. But, alligator, let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that forlorn care and worry will vanish from my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. So, the powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life offers. And Gator shows us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains of life in many ways. Alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When Gator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches when being attacked by life's circumstances. Baby, this is my card for the whole frickin' year. All right? Carefully shortening its prey under a log until the meat is tender. It teaches us about patience and proper timing.
Mhm.
Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness, Courtney, can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger or judgments, self importance, and inflexibility. And I'll tell you, there's times when I'm doing all that and I don't even realize I'm doing that, you know? So it could
Mhm.
be something that's so deeply within your persona at the moment that you don't realize it until later. Or maybe you don't pick up on it at all. But once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lessons on how to digest the value of any life lesson. Gator medicine people refrain from passing judgment until they have examined all the facts and seen all the sides of any situation. It may be time to drop opinions and judgments so that the present situation can be fully understood. Gator might have surfaced in the river of your life to tell you, hey, digest the situation at hand before making any rash moves or opening your jaws. Gator might have surfaced in the river of your life to tell you to digest the situation. So you could also be dealing with someone else now who is too serious or rigid. Okay? There could be somebody in your life.
Sounds like Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade. If this is the case, embrace your flexibility, knowing that you are expanding beyond your former limits, even if others are wallowing in their own self-created quicksand. Have you ever been rushing through life and not taking the time to count your victories or digest your rites of passage? If so, it could be time to honor your progress, mindful that quick fix solutions do not support long-term goals. So avoid getting stuck in the duality and quagmire of the human judgment game. Use calm resolve, review your healing process and life lessons, integrating the growth you have attained. In all cases, we're coming to the end here, Gator is telling you that something may have escaped your perception. Okay? So ask yourself what viewpoint or possibility did not get factored into your assessment. It's really hard to do, especially when you're on a show like this and talking and everybody's going back and forth. Or it could be the chat rooms. They're the nightmare of my life, I'm telling you. So did that missing piece of the puzzle keep you from having an accurate overview of what is now occurring? If so, it is never too late to reevaluate the situation from a more integrated and flexible point of view. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of its body above water, while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all probabilities before it makes its move. Don't know if that resonates with you, but maybe sometimes you're like me. You just think before, you act before you think it all the way through, or maybe it's somebody in your life that's doing that and you're noticing it. It's triggering you. Just understand the medicine and what its useful this is for, and take your time. Be patient.
Oh, very good, Teresa. Oh,
Excellent.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Alex, did you get Gogo? Birth. She wanted hers is March 17, 1985.
I believe Gogo's a gentleman.
Gogo, yeah. It could be. I don't know. Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty
Gogo.
sure it's a gentleman.
Whatever. Okay. So
okay, I get it wrong too.
I know it's hard to say with all these,
You just don't know from the.
No, I know.
You
So
never know
did,
for sure.
did you get that though, Alex? It was March 17, 1985. Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Gogo is a life path 7. That's a truth seeker, analytical researcher, spiritual wisdom that's always ranks with the 7. Oh yeah, here's something for the 7. Mission to become seeker. The truth seeker is by facing superficiality, missed through head-on. It's a very spiritual number. He's in person year 8. Same as also person year. Okay. Person year 8. Now is the time to prosper. After all your hard work, you will begin to see the fruits of your labor. After a reflective introspective of last year we're in a 7-person year. That's very where you're going to be analyzing everything around you and yourself. I'm in a person year 6 right now. So now is the time to act and act big. So what's your passion? Pay attention to those inner stirrings within you to make you feel excited and motivate you. Follow your bliss. You might find yourself wanting to do more, be more, experience more. This is good. What are some of those things that make you happy and that you have been putting off? Don't delay any longer. Live your life to the fullest. Pursue your dreams by taking some risks. If you feel stiff in any way, it's because you have been limiting your idea of who you are. You can own your power and leadership abilities more fully now. That includes your ability to receive more financial abundance. You might find yourself challenged this year as more is required of you, but it's only so you can experience your potential more fully. If you find yourself in a power place at work or a relationship, it's to remind you that it's okay to be powerful and not to be afraid to assert yourself. What is that you want? And now go for it and then have fun reaping your rewards. Therefore, go go.
Awesome.
Good one. Thank you, Alex.
Go goes good, good.
Yep, she's good to go. She's good to go. Or he's good to
He's
go.
good to go.
He's good to go.
I'm looking out for you, Go Go.
Yep. All right. So
Awesome.
I think we're caught up, actually.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mhm.
Hey, hi, Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe's in the house.
Yeah.
Must be work's over. She's done for the night. So good to have her with us.
Yep.
Yep. I do have that little message from the Council of 12 through my guides.
Oh, yes.
It is
Oh,
very,
yes.
very
Yeah.
interesting, you guys. You ready for this?
Yes.
It's our council.
Okay. Yes. So today, many of you are experiencing a shift in consciousness. Your bodies are changing along with the Earth's. You may feel the energy shifting and moving into alignment. Know that this is humanity's destiny. New Earth is just the awareness of new and changing concepts, and the attitudes and the old paradigms no longer serve you. Self-love and the art of allowing could be your focus. These two main ideas can shift your perspective and allows you to be open to many more positive changes.
Ah,
And that went in line with what you were saying earlier today.
yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it is, Lori. Because you're
Mhm.
right. Like we're at the midpoint, right? We're at the remember at the beginning of the year when we were doing the astrology and we're setting
Yep.
it up for
Mm-hmm.
our year and the future and what we wanted and our dreams and desires and everything. Well, we're at the actual midpoint of the
Mhm.
manifestation of that. So you're right.
Yep.
We're ready to manifest and create that which we want in the next part of the year
Mhm.
for sure.
Yep. Yep. So
Mhm.
lot of inner work. Do your shadow work. Yeah, that's where all that's going to come from, in the self-love. You know.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, and acceptance and self-love.
Mm-hmm. It really is the art of allowing as well. Yeah, be open to receiving. You know. Yeah, fascinating stuff.
Yep.
All right.
For sure.
Thank you,
Well,
Lori.
yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Karen, for all your help, and
Yeah.
Grandpa Brian, Dalibor, love your readings, and
Thank you,
Thank you.
Karen.
Alex, always
Alex,
a pleasure.
you're
Handsome
welcome.
today,
Thank-
he is.
Thanks for your perseverance, Alex,
Yes.
and hanging in there with it.
Yes, you're the best.
Not
Yeah.
giving up. Not giving up.
Awesome.
Yeah, it
No,
was awesome
for sure.
with everybody. It was awesome.
And
Yep.
lots of best wishes to you, Dalibor, for your house hunting, and
Yes.
you put your house
Thank
on
you.
the market, and
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
that's being shown, and we
Yeah.
wish you the best of that, best for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And before
Awesome.
we go, too, remember I wanted to thank everybody
Yes.
about my pair of shoes
Mhm.
for the community, and I did get enough interest, and the patterns that were really popular were the Hello Summer and the Sunburst. And thank you so much. I really needed to go home. I've been stranded out here for a couple of years, waiting for the mandates and everything, and I really needed to hurry home. Unfortunately, my dad had a stroke, and I needed to go home
Sorry to
very
hear
quick.
that.
No,
Mhm.
no, that's okay. He's stable, but thank you, everybody. I was able to get a ticket, and I'm flying home next week. So, thank you so much, everybody
Yay.
in the community, to help out. And oh my goodness, I can't thank you enough
Yeah.
for
Good.
helping me to get home.
Wonderful. Universe always provides, doesn't it? It
Yes, it
always
does.
provides.
So
Yep.
I just needed a
Yes,
little
it
bit
does.
extra. I
Yeah.
just didn't have enough, and
Well, you do
everybody
now.
helped out, and I
Good.
could just cry. I just
Aw.
needed to go home. So thank you.
Yeah, and you're going home, and you're going to be on your
Finally,
way very
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
See them all.
yep,
So thank
safe
you,
travels.
everybody.
You bet, Karen.
Yeah.
Aw,
Mhm.
You
sweetie.
betcha. You betcha.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything for next week there, Teresa?
Well, we've got some surprises. We're just going to leave it at that.
Oh, righty then. I like it.
Lori and I are working with our council and our guys, and we have some messages coming up and a good discussion coming your way. So,
Yep, sounds good. So watch for that for next week, everyone.
we'll let the
And-
panel know as we get closer,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying to the general
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
And thank everybody in chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up, watching. Sorry about the bots and people not resonating, but just take it somewhere else. You don't want to be here, don't be here. But anyway, we love it.
Can we keep Sophia and her family in our hearts and minds? Sophia
Absolutely.
Rasmussen
Yeah.
and her family in our thoughts and prayers. And
You betcha.
We
I would
love
also-
you, Sophie. We love you.
Yeah, I would also add, to somebody who would say that these readings can apply to anyone. Well, the same thing can be said about like some medical diagnoses.
Sure.
Because, like, for example, if I were to come up to somebody and say, "Hey, you need to be getting more magnesium," well, that applies to about 90% of all the people. Same with vitamin C. Like, you should be taking more vitamin C. Very few people are getting enough magnesium.
Yeah. It's true. The American diet, it's not the best. Yep.
Hey, there's a cheerleader in here. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it.
That's awesome.
Oh, good.
You
That
so
was Jeannie.
crazy.
Jeannie, you're cray girl.
I love it. I love it. Way
All
to
right.
go. Thanks,
All right.
everybody. Have a
Thank
wonderful weekend, and thanks for joining us. Love you
Thank
all.
you.
All
Much
right.
love, everyone. Thanks, readers.